Today is daily vlog episode number 43. I'm your host, Dan Udy, A1 Carpet Care, changing lives one carpet at a time. And today you are in for a treat. We are doing the most mamber-jamber, bad to the bone, sweetest man cave you've ever seen. 1,400 square feet of finished concrete. Suni, me, Cole, put a whooping on this thing. It's got a pool table, a full kitchen, a dartboard, a foosball table, and a Pac-Man game, and more. You're not going to want to miss this one. If this is your first time watching, or you haven't done so yet, please subscribe below and don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss one of our amazing episodes coming up. Also, mash that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and hang tight till the end. You get to see me consume an entire plate of fresh steamed broccoli. We are in rural Folkestone, Georgia, about a 35-40 minute commute from home base, and here is the man cave of all man caves. We have a finished concrete floor. It's stained concrete, really pretty floor. It's got like brown and orange in it, kind of swirled around. I'm not exactly sure how they do that, but I did have a friend of mine who worked with us for many years cleaning carpets, one of my best friends, Terry Blunt, and he actually worked for a company that did concrete work like this. So you can see there's a bar there, the Pac-Man machine's up on the pool table, but we've got Cole and Suni trying to figure out what type of solution we're going to be applying to this floor in order to clean it. And we are going to be doing this bathroom here. You can see the nice light in the mirror, and I'm going to turn that off. And yeah, so we're doing this little bathroom, and then the whole room. It's like 1,400 square feet. I think I said that already, but really easy to clean for us because it wasn't terribly soiled. You see the dartboard, the foosball table. There's the bar again. They had a church pew. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. Unbelievable collection of hot sauce, and I love hot sauce, so I hope to one day aspire to have a collection like this, or a man cave like this. Either way would be really, really cool. So, but anyway, yeah, pretty easy to clean. What we decided to do was basically just spray down a detergent and agitate that in with the 175 floor machine. Look at that pool out there too. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. It's a great room for entertaining. Huge space, all the amenities. So right now we're just applying that detergent with an inline sprayer, kind of showing Cole how I wanted him to put it down. The pressure was probably a little bit too high to apply that, but came out good. As soon as it went down, you can see here, I went ahead and grabbed the floor machine. Again, this is a 175 17-inch floor machine, just basically a rotary agitator. And what we've put on here is, I think it's called a shower brush. I'm not sure. We've got two different brush attachments that fit on this machine. One of them is a lot more gentle, used mostly for carpet cleaning, and that's what this one is. It's a shower. The other one was pretty hardcore, and we use for larger commercial tile and grout jobs. I brought that one in addition to the pad driver with some different pads, but we felt like this would be the best way to gently agitate the detergent into the concrete. So this step took probably 15 minutes or so. Cole obviously finished pre-spraying within about 5 or 8 minutes, and then, like I said, I immediately went into the agitation portion. And of course, before I was even halfway done, you can see in the background there, I don't know if you can or not, the lighting is kind of bad, but Cole is actually working his way into the door, going straight into the back where I've already agitated, and what he's using is the spinner. The spinner is primarily used for tile and grout cleaning, but obviously we've used it for vinyl composition tile as well as concrete. And we don't do a whole lot of concrete floor cleaning, but we ran into this client while we were in Camden County. This is actually just outside of Camden County. But she was actually at her son's home in Kingsland, and we had been hired by him to clean the home that he was moving out of. He actually just purchased a home in Folkestone, which is where this home is located again. But prior to that, he was renting a home in Kingsland, and when he moved out of there, we actually did the carpet cleaning for his move-out inspection. And he couldn't be there, but his mother was there, and that is who we're working for today. So she was very impressed with the results we got from the carpet cleaning at her son's home, and she inquired about whether or not we would be able to clean concrete floors, and I said more than likely yes, and she kind of explained the space. I wasn't sure how big it was. She didn't know either, but being that it was in Folkestone, I talked her into sending me some pictures, and also once her husband was able to measure it, figure out kind of the size of it. So I was able to provide an estimate for this job via text messaging, and what I came up with was, I think it was just under 30 cents a square foot, maybe just over 30 cents a square foot. Either way, we charged her $495 to do this cleaning for her today. With all three of us working like we did, made really, really good time in and out in about 1 hour. So pretty incredible as far as the turnaround and the results that we were able to get. The floor itself really wasn't in too bad a shape, as you could probably see it. Most of the concrete floors that we get hired to clean are either garages, or another very common one is a home where the folks have ripped out, removed the carpet, and there was some significant pet damage, where we go in and actually clean the concrete prior to them sealing it, and then once they seal it, they're able to put new flooring in without any risk of having odors come back up through, because concrete is porous in nature, like grout, and so over time, urine and other different contaminants can get down into concrete and cause some pretty horrendous odor issues. Something else I couldn't help but notice while cleaning is a lot of those pictures along the wall there are of what appear to be family members wearing military uniforms. So it's always kind of nice to be able to bring our service to a military family like this one. Probably can't help but notice there's a bunch of items picked up and put onto the pool table. There's actually a Pac-Man game, like a little arcade game, mini version, and there's a huge beanbag and several other things. All of those items were picked up and put up out of our way prior to our arrival today, which was kind of neat. There was literally nothing for us to do before we just were able to start. So she walked us through the space. We were able to turn on the lighting, which we didn't have great lighting, fortunately. The tripod and this little ring light provides a really good... I was telling Suni earlier, it's actually a dual purpose, because in addition to being able to shoot much better video with the proper lighting, now we're also able to see the floor that we're cleaning a lot better as well. So especially when we're doing carpet jobs and we have this light shining right down in front of where the wand is actually cleaning. In addition to helping Suni and Cole with their first two stops, and I say helping, I use that term very loosely. What I'm really doing is showing up to shoot video. But in addition to that, they had other stops as well, one of which was checking up on an emergency water extraction that we started last week. And I had 3 estimates, one of which had to reschedule for another day, and also I had put in my schedule, just in case, that Lyndon and Thomas may need me for their stretching job, but they were able to FaceTime me while I was en route to one of my estimates and kind of show me what they did with stretching, and it turned out really, really good. So Lyndon and Thomas have been trained well in the art of carpet stretching now, at least for some of the smaller apartment jobs. Some of the bigger ones where we actually have to use special different tools and reseaming and so forth, we'll probably have to do some further training, but it was kind of neat that they were able to FaceTime me and show me the results they got, and I was very happy to see that it looked way, way better than, quite honestly, than I was expecting, because I just haven't given them a whole lot of chances to do carpet stretching on their own. Thomas and Lyndon also had 4 rooms at an assisted living facility that we clean for pretty regularly. There's actually one in Kingsland and another one in St. Mary's, and both of them call and use us very regularly. So when we got done, we took some towels and dried it up a little bit. Cole's sucking up some loose debris. We also had those fans going on high, so it was pretty much dry before we even left. Beautiful piece of property. I think she said they're living on 10 acres. Has a really gorgeous pond back there you can see, and then there's some palm trees right by the pool, and then the house you can see off there in the distance. So all right, we just pulled up to the second job. I say I'm waiting on Suni and Cole. I don't know where they're at. I think they took the scenic route. Regardless, beautiful house, empty house, working for one of the many property management companies that we work with. So we're going to be doing some cleaning here, but I'm not going to show that, because honestly, the carpet looks pretty good. And we've already got some cleaning. So check it, check it. We got this. Yeah, that's hard as a rock. I hope you can hear that. That is right on a seam, and they want a bonded insert. So we're basically gonna be doing a cut with a razor. I'm gonna speed this up, but you'll get to see it in fast motion. We're gonna be taking a remnant out of a closet and putting that here, putting this piece in the corner of a closet where you really can't notice it, and hopefully it turns out really good. Let's see. So we do dozens of these every month, it seems like. Most common issue for having to do a permanent bonded insert or patch is pets will tear up. Actually, one of the estimates that I did after this job had several areas where the cat had tore it up. So once we cut a little remnant from the closet, you can see I'm putting seaming tape underneath. And then we just take a regular old iron and a towel that's wet, and the steam from that iron is actually what melts the adhesive on that seaming tape. And then once that adhesive is nice and hot and melted, we use a tool you can see right there next to the razor. It's a seam roller, and what that basically does is it pulls the adhesive from that seaming tape up into the primary secondary backing of the carpet, making a really good solid finished product. Literally a 5-minute fix and it's done. It looks amazing. You can't even tell where it is. Incredible. Got my light ring there for the view, but yeah, it took me literally 5 minutes to do that, and that is a permanent bonded insert that'll be in place for several years to come. We guarantee it for 2 years. Backed by very popular demand, everyone's favorite part where I stare at you and eat my lunch. So this was fresh steamed broccoli, 4.5 servings. Really delicious. Hadn't eaten anything since 5 o'clock the night before, doing a little bit of intermittent fasting. I drank an entire gallon of water as well. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And don't forget to comment below on your favorite part and hit that thumbs up.